Kurt Leucht, and I'm a software engineer for NASA. I work at the Kennedy Space Center in a lab called SwampWorks, where we're doing research for living off the land on the moon in the future. And NASA has laboratories all around the agency that are working on ISRU, which is in situ resource utilization, or living off the land on the moon and eventually on Mars. The keynote that I gave this morning was all about our history of exploring the moon, robotically and with our Apollo astronauts, and the future of our lunar exploration. When we start sending our astronauts back to the surface of the moon, they're going to use robots as tools, as helpers. And eventually that's going to evolve into, large equipment, large processes, almost like imagine a factory here on Earth, actually on the moon. Our robotic equipment on the moon is going to need to be large and extensive, and to be doing a lot of work and a lot of automated work, because to live off the land on the moon for long-term sustained lunar missions, we're going to be collecting tons, hundreds of tons of lunar regolith and processing it into oxygen, of rocket fuel, and it's going to take a lot of equipment and a lot of automation in order to, scale up to that kind of productivity. It's going to be exciting times to see all of these systems that we're used to seeing here working on Earth, like factories and excavation and mining, and have these types of industries moving to the moon. And they're not just going to work the same on the moon as they do on Earth. And that's what the SwampWorks lab and other labs around NASA are working on, is you can't just take a giant excavator, for example, and send it to the moon and expect it to work the same. That's the sort of robotic technologies that NASA's working on in order to make small, lightweight machinery that is able to do productive work in low gravity and in the vacuum of the moon. I'm really excited about the future.